Walking into sunshine, walking through that gate. I forgive what came before. I choose peace now and more. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling free to feeling free. I'm walking tall in the greater me, greater me. Got my rhythm, got my life. I'm stepping out into my life. No more waiting, no more fear. I'm the woman, I'm right here. That little girl I used to be, she's still with me, but now she smiles, now she's free. I ain't stuck in yesterday, I'm moving with the light. I'm the woman I was born to be, riding truth into the night. I forgive, I rise, I shine. I'm not broken, I'm divine. I got joy in my step, got love in my hands. I'm building my life on my own sacred land. I speak with grace, I move with fire. I'm living the life that lifts me higher. I'm feeling bold, I'm feeling free. I'm walking proud in the greater me. Got my rhythm, got my life. I'm stepping out into my life. No more waiting, no more fear. I'm the woman, I'm right here. I'm the woman, I'm right here. I'm the woman, I'm right here.
I like that one.
I like that one too. Love that one.
Yeah. Makes me want to get out my shotgun. I mean, just playing. It's not even the same. Because I was gonna play that, and the sheepdog looked at me like, "Get out your shotgun. What does that got to do?" It's celebration, guys. It's like fireworks over here. You ain't got the money for fireworks. You just pop off a few rounds. Glad to have everybody here. It is October 20th, 2000, and who knows, right? Is that the part of the conversation we talked about today? Or this,
Yes.
yeah. Love and light, peace, love, light, and knowledge, right? So, oh, there goes my screen. Hold on. Having a little issues with this laptop in the last.
It's got telekinesis. It keeps shutting the computer screen off.
For some reason, my computer screen just shuts off.
Just make sure you say thank you and good night.
Well, thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
It depends. We have Black Mountain. Black Mountain's in Australia, right? So he shows up every night.
Yep.
We got Australia in the house. We
England.
got England in the house. Canada in the house. We had China. We had somebody from Japan one time.
Yeah.
They
we
was
sure
telling
did.
us the same thing that's going on over here was going on over there. And then that was the last time we heard of that person.
You need to turn your volume up, they said.
Oh, yeah. Hold on one second.
Hang on, guys. They'll be right back in.
There we go. So we want to welcome everybody. Southern Mississippi in the house. The hell is going on here? Grammy said. Grammy, when you find out, you let me know. When you figure what the hell is going on here, you let me know.
London's in the house.
Hold on, Nadine, 1 second. Grammy wants somebody put in the chat. Answer Grammy's question of what the hell is going on here. That would be greatly appreciated. Love you, Grammy. That's why we're here, man. We're trying to figure out what the hell is going on here.
That's right. It's crazy. We got Nova Scotia in the house.
I'm trying to figure out who the hell let
Who let the dogs out? When the party was nice, the party was bumping. And everybody having a ball. I tell all the fellas start the name calling. And the girls they all respond to the code. On the bulldog showdown. Who let the dogs out? 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 I see a little speedboat to go. She really wants to skip town. Get back off me, back scruffy. Get back, you flea infested mongrel. Gonna tell myself I might know the angry.
Grammy, I hope that answers your question.
And that we don't own rights to that song. It's entertainment purposes only. YouTube.
Who let the dogs out? All right, so we got a lot coming up. We got Thanksgiving coming up. We got, what we did a couple years ago,
Yes.
where we helped a few people in our chats that may not have the money due to the rising cost of living and everything else that it comes with, especially our seniors on Social Security and food stamps. I'm thinking we're going to go into this Thanksgiving, and if anybody needs any help with anything as far as the food is concerned, let us know.
Let me get that for you so I can read it.
All right.
Yeah,
So we got to help each other. I know everybody's little. We're in a recession, but however they don't want to tell us that. But I know everybody's kind of strapped for cash, but even if it's just a little bit, every little bit helps. So we want to do that again. So the second annual. What is that? I don't even know what Machine Dog calls it. The second annual, because we didn't do last year.
I gotta find it. Hold on.
So this would be the second one.
Yeah, we did. It worked out really good.
We helped about 25 families last time.
27.
27, sorry. 27 families, right? For Thanksgiving. So just throwing that out there. It's October 20th. We still got a whole another month. But just putting that into the ether in advance so that we can make that manifest. If anybody needs any assistance as far as food is concerned on Thanksgiving, please let us know. In our chats, there's a few people I have on my radar, but I'm gonna wait and see if they reach out. But again, it's for our seniors, people that are on Social Security, barely, food stamps, stuff like that, or actually even outside of that. Just throwing that out as an example. All right, so we have the emails for those that want to help, and then we have the emails for those that need help. Just like we did 2 years ago. Y'all remember that?
And then we match you up.
and then we pair you up with like a sponsor, so to speak, and then y'all exchange information. And
Well, they give me the address, and then I give it to the sponsor, and then they'll mail you a dinner or a gift card or the food or a food
Right.
package they put together themselves. That way, it goes directly to them from them.
Last time we used Bates Turkey, helped us out with
Yes.
that. So that, which is viewers of the show, Mike
Yes.
Penny show. So we want to thank y'all for helping us out at the first one. But it was an easy way. It's a family-owned and operated business, 100 years in business.
Yes.
You can go on their website, and this is what we used last time. And it was you go on the website. Oh, you got it, Miss Sheepdog?
Well, I
Okay,
got.
okay. You
Let me
keep going.
find.
Let me
Those are the emails they can email to. But let me find the Bates turkey.
Halloween. Don't feed your pets.
Yeah, that's from the.
Mama, don't let your babies grow up to eat chili dogs.
That's the pet ladies.
Oh, the pet
Yeah.
ladies. Oh, that's another thing. They also have the pets Halloween. What is that? The Halloween where they dress the pets up.
Oh, the costume contest.
That's it.
Yes.
Contest. Why? I don't know why that.
Here's the Bates turkey right here.
Right. Last time we partnered up with Bates Turkey, owned and operated since 1923. But if you would like to be a sponsor or a donor, or for food packages for the upcoming holidays and those in need, please send an email to the email for giving or sponsoring, if you would like, is Isaiah 581014 at proton.me. And if you are in need, Matthew 25:35 at proton.me. I'll put those
Spelled out.
We'll share those in the links. I'll have all that in the description below as well.
And we posted it on the wall as well.
Right. So we're going to get ahead. All we're doing here is getting ahead of the Thanksgiving holidays. I want to make sure everybody that is watching or listening has some food on their table. How about that?
Right.
We
Well,
can't.
it's not really the holiday Thanksgiving. It's just thanks and giving, right? That's
Right.
the true meaning of
The
it.
true meaning.
Yes.
Right. So, and we know how during the holiday period is when a lot of people are in, you know, could be in their lowest vibration,
Right.
going into especially alone or without, right? And when you give or receive, there's that miracle, right?
Yes.
That feeling that somebody cares.
That's right.
So it's a reward on both ends.
Yes.
Yep. So second annual, even though we skipped last year, should have did it last year, but this will be the second time we do it. It worked out really well last time. We will provide all this information. If you are in need of receiving, please provide an address and phone number. Every day is Thanksgiving. Let's honor the true meaning of thanks and giving, the true meaning of giving and receiving, and the true currency exchange. Where energy goes, the energy flows. You can help by gifting a dinner, food, gift card, etc. And we will match a donor with the receiver and provide an address to the sponsor of the ones in need. Your love and compassion for others is a blessing and a step forward in helping humanity and each other. Thank you very much. The Sheepdogs and the Troop Train Tribe 88. Red Cardinal Clan. And you know we ain't playing. But we're going to show up and show out for each other. Doesn't matter how big or how small. The gift, right? But don't be afraid to ask for help if you need help.
That's right.
Like they say, closed mouth. It's almost like the people that need the help the most are the ones that don't stay most silent. So we have to be uh, aware of our surroundings and each other and our condition in our community and within our chats. You know, we hear people, buddy, like Nadine, buddy. He likes to like really talk right when we're on the show, but all day long he's totally the most silent dog in the history of mankind. You you relate that, Nadine, with Bud?
My bud learned his lesson since I put him in the men's room. I'll have to be the men's room for him a couple of times, and now he's staying back. He's like, "Nah, man, I don't want to go through that again."
He's probably smoking in the boys' room.
Yeah, probably.
Smoking here. Smoking in the boys' room. Oh, I'll probably get it. If I start singing it, they'll definitely give me a strike because they'll be like, "That's definitely Motley Crue's lead singer singing that right now." Okay.
She's got dodge. You got jokes. You got jokes.
It's all right, Bud. We got you, bro. We got
Who let the dogs out?
free Bud.
Free Bud.
You got something to say, boy?
To the ones in the valley walking slow, to the ones who love but can't let go, to the ones still praying for a sign, this love won't leave, it's still divine. 6 months they said like a heavy stone, but we still laugh, still dance, still grow. You chose your way and I respect that so. Even when my hands can't change the road, I see you fighting the quiet night. I feel your breath in the morning light. The cure was missed, but not your flame. You're still a miracle, still the That's the miracle. That's the way. Still here, still bold, still breaking the mold, still rising above, still wrapped in love. If the body fades, the love won't leave. We carry you in every beat we breathe.
Man, that was an amazing song.
Yeah, it was.
Hey, can I answer, guys? The Halloweens, all the holidays are made up by them. They're satanic. They're you guys know what they are. So I can send out the link to so you can see exactly what happens for all of these different holidays. I've never enjoyed holidays at all. I don't celebrate them. I mean, my mom, I cut her butt off with Christmas and all of them. Forget about it. So I don't celebrate them. I see some people out there. Some people are half in, half out of all this stuff. So enjoy your holidays this last time, hopefully. And then after that, we'll have some real honest holidays for good in the future.
There you go.
Right. Well, this is just for the month of November and December.
Right.
It doesn't have to be for a holiday, just people that are in need
Well, regardless if they
during that month.
right,
Yes.
regardless if they celebrate or not, it still sucks to be without.
Right.
You know, maybe some people still do, and if so, and you're in need, then let us know. I know everybody's on different levels with that, but it's still heavy when you're seeing everyone else's, like the neighbors' parking lot is full and you're sitting there, nobody's came over or nobody's with you or anything, or maybe there's different circumstances. So the holidays or the most it, it, it it's vital that we do this because of what some people can go through during these times, right? Low, it could be pretty dark, and so we just wanted to brighten somebody's day. That's all. Regardless of if you celebrate or not, it's not about that. It's about giving
Right.
and receiving, whether it be Thanksgiving, whether it be
Or you just need,
right,
or you
the
just want to give.
holidays, whatever. But like Nadine said, we will be creating our own holidays in the future, not the government mandated or not mandated, but scheduled. Right? It's on the Google Maps. Right? Anything on the Google Maps is yeah. I don't either, but I'm just saying I can get through them. But I remember when I was in the military and I was still in the Matrix, how being away from my family on Thanksgiving while being deployed was pretty hard. That was the first one. And then the first Christmas away from my family was pretty hard. My first birthday away from my family was pretty hard. So that's what I want to. We're trying to get it make somebody's day a little bit brighter. That's all on both ends, the giver and the receiver. So I put the emails across the bottom if you would like to be a sponsor, donor, for food packages for the upcoming holidays, and those in need. All right, send an email to Isaiah 58 1014 at proton.me. Same thing with the Matthew 25:35 at proton.me. I know it's spelled differently, but they only give me so many characters on the banner across the bottom. But we'll share these out. I'll have all this in the descriptions as well. Also, if you could please click like and subscribe free of charge on Rumble and YouTube. And then we also have the donate for the sheepdogs PayPal on our descriptions as well, the Venmo, etc., etc. We also donate right along with the tribe uh, to all the different causes that we have with Electoral, with Dayna Mooney and her son Preston. We have a lot of different
things
going on. That if you want to help somebody, you can definitely be a part of that.
Even just $5,
Yeah,
whatever.
$5-10, dude.
Every little bit helps anybody.
That's
right?
it. Not asking for, 3 or 4 people to donate massive amounts of money. That's, each one of us gives just a little, and that makes up the difference. And my screen went off again.
And I sent you the Bates turkey. That Bates turkey farm
Go ahead.
is also posted on the wall. They've been in business since raising turkey since 1923, the old-fashioned way. Free range, no growth hormones, and all natural.
We have the Bates turkey. Let me pull up the website real quick.
Yeah, I sent it to you.
All right. So we're going to do that again. We're just getting ahead of what's coming out. We want to do something positive a little tonight. And what better way, right?
That's right.
So let me get screen 2 here. Let me pull up the Bates Turkey website.
I sent you the website.
And what is it based? Hold on.
Yeah, I sent
Oh,
it
you
to
got
you.
it? Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up.
Also, you can get together with 2 or 3 people and go in on a buying it for a person.
There it is.
Just however you want to do it. It's easiest on you.
Can you see that?
Yeah.
On the screen?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Let me go
There's
to...
a delay on this end. Yeah,
Oh.
now I can.
Okay, here's Bates Turkey Farm, BatesTurkey.com. 100 years and still growing. Quality 100%. Free range turkey. Different packages. Bates Turkey Farm provides top quality turkey for our customers. Our turkeys live free range on 100 acres of grassy pastures under the shade of pecan trees and near the shores of a small lake. And this is out of Alabama. 107 to be exact. 11 US 31. Fort Deposit, Alabama. If you're in the area, you can stop by, I believe. You have the email right here with the sales, the shipping and delivery.
And their food is really good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's real good. And they got candies too. It's really good.
They have packages and meals.
Somebody tried to give me a turkey once for whatever there for some kind of holiday nonsense. I'm like, what the hell do you want me to do with this? So I had to give it away to somebody.
And then you have the gift cards as well, where they can
Right.
get the gift card and then turn around and then order what they want, so you don't have to. Free range turkey, 2 hickory smoked breast, boneless smoked turkey breast, and hickory smoked spiral sliced ham. Oven ready turkey.
They have the sides too. You can get. Yeah.
Right here.
Yep.
Southern cornbread dressing. We got the Bates gravy, the sweet potato scuffle. Probably like scuffle. The scuffy. I can't see. Is that Sophie? SOUF.
Sweet potato souffle.
Okay, thank you. Scuffle. What the hell? We have Southwest. Look, we're all fixing to get hungry, ain't we? We're gonna lose viewers here in a minute. They're fixing to go start cooking. You got the Southwest turkey corn chowder. That looks good, man. Turkey camp stew. Turkey gumbo. Mickey, what you know about that turkey gumbo? You got turkey and dumplings, turkey noodle soup, chili, turkey vegetable. It's almost like that movie, Forrest Gump. Shrimp etouffee, shrimp gumbo, shrimp this, shrimp scampi, shrimp
Yeah.
bubble gum. Except for this is turkey. You got batter sweet hot mustard, tailgate package. You got thinking of you, Bates family meal, New Year's feast, and then we have the gobbler package.
And honey. It don't have to be for the holiday. It could be just for anything for, to help someone that needs something. Maybe they're alone.
Leave that up there, Nadine, give it about 20, 15 seconds before you pull it. The comment you just put. Yeah, just because I couldn't read it. Yes. Yeah, see, leave it up there. Like, leave it. Yeah, leave it up there for like, I don't know, 10 seconds,
Grammy
15.
says she's starving. I know
I'm
that making you
Graham.
hungry.
Okay, let's move on with the show, Grammy.
It's making me hungry too.
Oh, let me-
Oh, gee whiz, we lost them again. They'll be right back. Yeah, cooking isn't my thing, so if somebody hands me a frozen turkey, I'm like, what? There they are.
This can be done anytime in the um month of
Now?
starting from now until the end of the year. Whenever, if someone needs help, then we'll hook you up with someone that wants to donate. So this is a good time of the year, regardless if you celebrate or not. It, can help somebody feel like they're important, like they're loved, right?
Yeah, I didn't mean to put a downer on the whole thing. It's just, it is a down. It is a downer for me. So, yeah, sorry. I'm not trying to shame or whatever. Blame. It's just, it is. Once I find something out, it's like, no, not anymore. But I get it. If people don't want to stand up to their friends and family, I do get it. But I just hope this is the last year we got to deal with it, and we have some real holidays, real good, honest, loving, good holidays that come in the future.
Need it at any time. That's why we're doing it.
Yeah.
So,
No, you don't have to be in Alabama. They ship.
right.
That's what we use, Bates Turkey. Once you place the order once you give us the address of who you're sponsoring, we give it to Bates. Bates takes it and ships once you purchase the whatever combo it is.
Or you can just go directly to them.
Bates, right? That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
you can order it straight from them, or we can place
Hold
the
on.
order with it for you.
Hold on. Let me go back to Grammy. Do you have to be in Alabama? No. They ship.
Yeah, they ship.
So if you want to purchase, it makes it easier because it's harder to gather all this stuff, put it in a box, all these cans, all this stuff. It weighs so much, and then you got to get it there and packaged right because it's frozen or whatever. Bates does all that.
Yes.
You don't have to worry about all that,
Right. Or you can do it yourself.
or you
If
can do it
you, I
yourself.
mean, you can
Yeah,
send anything to anybody
yeah,
just to make them
right.
feel loved and that they're not alone. It could be anything. It could be food or something you made. I mean, just
Yeah, and shipping can be
yeah,
expensive, so it's a
because
really good deal.
right during these winter months is when people kind of feel a little lonely and depressed, regardless if you celebrate holidays or not. Doesn't matter. It's something about the winter. Everything's a little not as lively, right? So it helps the morale. It helps
That's
someone
it,
feel good.
and that's what it's all about. And I know a little bit about morale. I was in the military. So I know that it's very important to do these things for the community. It was important for the military to do it for us while we were on the ship out to sea. They made sure we had turkey. I mean, the whole nine.
Right,
They really had Thanksgiving on the aircraft carrier. Christmas, same thing. They do the Christmas food. So it helps people get through whether
right.
you celebrate it or not.
And if you do it yourself, use the um, what's it called? Flat rate. Do the flat rate. It's a lot cheaper. You can mail something up to I think it's 75 pounds, right? And it's only like $10, $10 to $12, depending on what size. It doesn't matter what size the box is, as long as it doesn't go over a certain amount of weight. And if you have PayPal, it's cheaper to do a shipping label from PayPal.
Right.
They give you a discount too. Just that if that helps a lot.
So we're going to go ahead and get kicked off with the show. Today we were talking about Third Eye Atlas. Right. So we're going to open up a little bit with that real quick. Here it is. Third Eye Atlas. All right. Let me share screen here. There we go. All right. So some people think that the dangerous Third Eye Atlas conjunction and what are they hiding? Some people are looking at it in the on their telescopes, so to speak. Right. You have even uh, Pee Wee German here talking about it. And if you're wondering why we call him Pee Wee German, it's because he looks like Pee Wee Herman. We just put a G with the H. Sounds like Pee Wee Herman. But here we got the comment. Third Eye Atlas. Oh, like this guy right here is showing. He's looking into some AI artificial layout of the universe that the computer gave to him, and they're tracking some objects,
Yeah.
right? Um, here's the stone. This looks like a stone, don't it? Isn't this the stone that has to be rolled out,
Yeah. Right.
right? When they
Like the
remove,
the Bible story where he
yeah,
hits the giant
the
in the
resurrection.
forehead with the stone.
He hits the,
Yeah.
yeah, David hit the giant with the forehead and the third eye, right?
Yes.
Point to the sun where 3i Atlas is right now. Thank you, Jays.
them see. Like he set up a telescope. I think what he needs to do with this telescope is to point it at his forehead. He needs to point the scope at his forehead, and then he'll find it. He'll find the third eye atlas after he pulls his head out of his
Because he's
atlas.
looking out, not in.
Where do you hide God? Within. Man will never look there.
Right.
You see how he's looking outside of himself? So that's what this is all about, really, right? The great shaking, the great awakening, the Piscean age to the Aquarian. Didn't we play that song today? The age of Aquarius, from believing to knowing.
That's right.
Right? Okay, moving manually now.
Also, all the telescopes now, well, I don't know. Most of them come with a CD, right?
Yeah.
You preload what you're going to look at.
Right. So we get to, he's looking into the universe, right? And that's okay. Here's the big stone that's fixing to cross in front of the sun. He's getting all the comms now. We're looking into the AI model. We're going to track this thing. Now I want to show y'all something.
He looks
Y'all see these two keys right here that they're tracking on either side of this third eye atlas? You see it? See the head?
Yeah.
You see the toes?
Like a body.
Like a body.
Mm-hmm.
Two bodies. Right? You see it?
Yeah.
Looks like a key. There's the head. Right? Here it is right here.
See?
Purple to red. See the rainbow? Zooming in.
Mm-hmm.
Third eye atlas over here. Do you see it? Purple rain, right? So here we have, I'm just showing you what, see the key? Two keys, red and blue, right? Make purple. They have the red and blue divided. That's why they say, oh, it was a red out. Texas is turning red. Florida's turning red. Oh shit, Arizona's turning blue. So then we see that, right?
Right. Yeah.
That's the illusion.
Yes.
You got to bring them both together, right? It's an illusion. Right, so then we go into the real true meaning of
Three Eye Atlas.
third eye atlas. We're going to transition here. We're going to talk about a little bit about that.
To us, y'all. What if I told you this whole three eye atlas and everything that they've been feeding us about it is all a lie? What if I also told you that three eye atlas may very well have something to do with third eye activation? I started to dig a little deeper, and this is what I found out. Listen up. So let's connect the dots a little bit more. So the name three eye atlas in itself kind of lets you know it's something to it, right? They talk in codes. Three eye atlas, that also happens to be the third interstellar object to ever be discovered in space. The third, right? Third object, third eye. It gets even deeper. Let's talk about it. So I was very curious to what the word atlas was about. What does it mean? What's the meaning behind it, right? So when I looked it up, I was really surprised to see that it was the C1 vertebrae, a ring-shaped bone vertebrae that actually supports the skull. So it actually sits in a place where it supports the skull. In esoteric traditions, the C1 vertebrae is thought to have been the gateway between body and spirit. So now we know that C1 vertebrae, which is called the atlas vertebrae, it is a round shape vertebrae that supports the skull on it, that keeps the skull in place, right? Also digging deeper in esoteric traditions, I mentioned that they looked at the vertebrae, that atlas, as being a gateway. And what is a gateway? A gateway is a portal. And what are portals do? I think it's a portal to ascension, a portal to that third eye activation. This is activation time, y'all. They're talking in codes, right? It's not a coincidence that this is called 3-eye atlas, and they spell it with a letter I, right? But it's third eye activation. It's the third eye atlas. It's not a coincidence that when you look up the atlas, that it is a vertebrae, like that looks like a gateway, a portal, right? It's our time to activate. Many of us will be activated during this time, this energy, and they're letting each other know what's about to happen. Also, when the C1 vertebrae, which is the atlas vertebrae, is in complete energetic alignment, it helps to support the free flowing of life force energy that flows up from the spine to the crown to the third eye. This is really a time to stay as grounded as possible. Stay in that love frequency. Y'all, we got to really stay in that positive love frequency as much as possible, especially right now, because, things are about to get real, okay? And, there's a lot of people that have been talking about they've had a lot of, pressure headaches, tension, nasal congestion, anything within that head, that crown, and that third eye area. It's all part of the purge. We're purging, right? Because, like I mentioned, many of us are about to be activated. So get ready, y'all. It's about to go down. It is the third eye atlas. Peace, love, and light.
1 time is an incidence. Twice is a coincidence. 3, 4, 5 is a pattern. Can you tell the difference? Not just books, I also wrote it down in a book. I wrote my story down in a book, in the most profound book of synchronicity, numerology, astrology, dreams, astral projection, ghosts, past lives you'll ever see.
His third eye is open. His third eye is activated. He remembered. He remembered. When you begin to remember past lives, he said the immortal life of Emmett Till. When you begin to remember past lives, that is an activation of your third eye. All right. You see why so much is happening right here in the realm, because now we are awakening. Our awakening is far more powerful than any gun, bullet, knife, missile, all right, bomb, you name it, bow and arrow, whatever. Our awakening is so powerful that it will literally cripple, and it is literally crippling the societal structure created by the Tamahu and the oligarchs. All right? So this is a part of the third eye awakening, or the third eye activation, us remembering. When your memories go beyond the scope of time, because time that's created right now is only a lie. When your memory goes beyond the scope of time, this is extremely dangerous for those who want to control time. Because now, they realize that for them, time is up. Time is up. Let's move on.
Leaders of the new earth, new world, whatever your phrase is, for the new paradigm that we are currently in. Mother Earth has a message directly for you. This is a big message. There are 2 parts. For part 1, let's get into it. Mother Earth is saying that not everything is as it seems. Things are rumbling, shifting, and changing underneath the surface. She says there is a huge shift that is about to take place. She's saying these political outbursts are not what they seem. They are purely delusion. They are trying to hook you back in. She says, let them swing and miss, okay? She says, let's break this down, okay? The system is feeding off fear. Anger is the sister of fear. Let's get you angry, riled up, even at the system itself. It doesn't matter. Anger is anger. Energy is energy. She says, this is a sickness, an energetic combustion of hate-fueled fear. Don't let yourself be hijacked. Even those commentators who are using their energy to explain the anger and the fear, they are still feeding into this energy distortion. You can't pay it any mind. She says, I want you to know that many are going to be swept under this wave. This is an unfortunate reality, okay? This is including your family and your friends. She says she knows many of you have tried to provide positive examples for them. You have to let go. This system is too ingrained in their software. She says, grieve, cry. This is the reality of how the old paradigm functions. She says it's going to try and grip you back through guilt, responsibility, and social obligation. She says, call it what it is, which is manipulation. Bear witness to it, and then just let it go with love. This is all you can do. Okay, part 2 coming. It's saying, for those who are part of this new paradigm, I am calling on you. In the next few years, you are going to be called to rise into new leadership positions in a variety of ways. Partnership building, new energy exchange and currency system. We need to completely scratch this old money paradigm and create new modes of energy exchange. An ecosystem restoration paired with new ways of living. Everything she is saying is going to need to be built from the ground up. Strong foundations is a must. This is not for anyone to save the world. This is a proposition based off fear. This is about stepping into your creatorship and building a legacy for new generations to follow. She says that I trust your years of healing have saved your savior complex, and that you'll come together to bridge the old ways and the new. She says those who have been called are going to feel it within their hearts. You know whether this message is for you. And then she told me to say, let them know that everything they need is going to be aided to them. She says we're all working together in a cohort, lifting each other up. Mother Earth says she's going to send more information in waves, but just rest assured that you're not alone in this new rise. She says, get excited. Things are about to shift. Mother Earth.
Those of you who have been following me for a while, I remember some years ago, this is like right here. And I said, we're going to come into a new world, and we're going to have to bridge the old world, which is the old Tartarian world, to the present day that we will be in. Okay. And we will have to build this world, but we can't keep the world or the system that was created by our enemies. We have to go by the system that was created by our ancestors. And this is something that we have to understand because, like we say, our remembrance, we remembering, is a part of this activation of the third eye, activation of the heart chakra, the crown chakra, the soul chakra, the universal chakra, the galactic chakra. I mean, it goes, because you have to remember that we, as original beings, we have 144 chakras. Still comes to the number 9. Okay, so this is a confirmation that I remember coming from this vessel years ago, that we're going to build a new world, but it's not going to be what these inorganic beings built for us to follow. It's going to be following the Tartarian, the Atlantean style system that we had before. Okay? This war is spiritual. And the only way to destroy this enemy is you got to go deep into spirituality. We just had it was 3 X flares that came in. And this is why, everywhere is like it's cloudy and cool because of the X flares that came in. We had 3 X flares that came in back to back to back. Yeah, they don't want to tell you that. That's why you had high winds everywhere, because this was X flares plus some cosmic winds came in. All right. So you gotta understand, this is layers of information being given to us. And this is why we must be in a consistent state of meditation so that we can receive this information, so that we can go ahead and start building now.
Say in 1999, as you see down here, from 1990, everything started going back from each realm. From 1990, everything from each realm started going, back in play. As you can see, 1990 is 2001. 1991 is 2002. 1992 is 2003, and so on and so forth. But when it gets to 1999, that's in the other realm. We were literally in 2000. Like I said, this right here is the only. This is why I tell you that this is the number. This is real shit. Because 1999 to 2000. 2000 and 2000 was in both dimensions. They was trying to get us to connect. They was trying to capture us so when they went back and got all this knowledge from that 111-year jump, they was trying to stop us from being out in nature. This was the only time in this timeline that 2000, that any number matched right next within the next years. And the only time that these two times were the 11-year jump, 111-year jump, other than, which I found out from 1997 to 2008, is also an 1111-year jump. 1997, 11 years from that, 1100. Them are the only 2 areas. And they did that knowing the numbers. You know the number patterns because numbers don't lie. You can't. This is how you're going to be able to show you numbers don't lie. This is how. I'm telling y'all, this is not like this. Don't get it wrong. I'm just figuring this shit out myself as well. So as I'm getting this down, I'm trying to give you all of this. That's why I be sounding like mixed up a little bit sometimes. I love it too. I love it when they pay attention. Okay? But like I show y'all here, this was the only, if you do it like I do it here, by doing the numbers like y'all supposed to, y'all will start seeing that these are the times. This was the time. This is the only time. This was the major time that they needed all the firstborns as much as possible, man. They needed us because this was also the 10-year burials. You got to understand, this is the last of the 10-year burial from 1986 to 1990. As you can see, from 1999 and 2000, as you can see, from 10-year burial. This is why.
I hope y'all understood this. Remember Prince's song 1999, 2000 party over oops out of time. And tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. Do you understand? 2000 party over oops out of time. And tonight we're going to party like it's 1999. That was the end of an era. And like you said, 1999 and 2000, the year 1999, the year 2000 was exactly the same. But it was a timeline jump. That's why those of you who remember going from 1999 to the year 2000, you remember they said, oh yeah, electricity is going to cut off all the computers, the hardware, and all it's going to crumble. Nothing's going to go forward. Nobody's going to get any paychecks. What were they telling you right then? That there was a timeline jump, and they knew it. So came 2000. Well, everything began shifting.
Everything began shifting, right? What do we have? The election, the presidential election, Bush and Gore, right? Where they distracted everybody by doing another selection process where it's a close call.
Yeah.
So we really got to look at the Chads on all those ballots.
And look
And
how
then
many
guess what they sent us from the chads and the ballots to the computers?
exactly. And how many people passed in 1990? A lot.
How many passed? People passed?
Like movie stars and stuff passed in 90. There was a timeline switch then.
Right.
You know, the World Trade Center, all that.
Then you had
right?
the World Trade Center. You had the day before on September
Twin
10th.
Towers.
Again, with the CK thing on 9/10 is a shift where they try to manipulate the timelines
To get you stuck.
to get you stuck.
Again.
If you believe that only, like for instance, there's a percentage of the population that only believes that 2 towers fell on 9/11 instead of 3. And then there's another bracket of people that know that 3 fell that day, therefore totally obliterating the whole narrative. So there's 2 different timelines. And that was also the digital,
Right.
right, 2001 to now we've been at war with who?
That's why they're doing the 3-eyed atlas, right? Having you concentrate on something outside of yourself again.
Like
so you
this.
don't focus inside and you don't jump the timeline.
What are they hiding? They're hiding God within you.
Yes.
You get it?
Yes. They don't want you to realize that.
Yeah, they want you to look at the
So
telescope.
they try to hijack
They
it
want you to
with
look
all
right
these
here.
distractions.
And then if you go to the recording we did this morning, we showed the Prince song I can't play. I'm sure they'll give me a copyright strike. But he says 1999. I don't think so.
But you can if
Could
you
be
stop.
the third millennial.
If you pause it and talk. You can do it that way.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to skip right over it. So if you go to Paisley Park, 1999, Prince.
Oh yeah,
performing at the Paisley Park.
And the Y2K glitch. Remember that?
Yeah.
Yep. That's what Lori Ann said. Yep.
2 is 11 and K is 11. 1111 or 22 master builder number. Does the Y stand for Yoni? I'm playing. That's a joke. Here we go. I'm proud tonight.
Thing began shifting around 2000. 12 years later to 2012, well, things got even greater. You can see right here, if you see down here, it says 2012, which is 3123. All right. 2012, which is 3123. So this guy here, he's a timekeeper, but he's a different type of timekeeper than I am. All right, you got multiple timekeepers, and everybody's different timekeepers. And he explains. So while he was telling this, right, when I first saw this right here, I said, "Oh, this makes so much sense." And it took me back to the song that Prince did, 1999. All right. Then it goes into Purple Rain. You go to Purple Rain, which you're talking about that crown chakra energy. And that's in 2000, that crown chakra energy started, banging. Because, we started questioning everything. All right. We got to that point of questioning everything. Why this? 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 By 2012, 12 years later, the number 12, well, that was that great awakening. All right. And that's why they had that movie 2012 out. Because, they say, this is the end of the world. What end of the world? The world that they knew. Because this was an awakening. This was a third eye activation. This was an awakening. This is a pivotal moment in our lives as the original beings, as we began to shift ourselves into a different type of consciousness. So these numbers make sense. If you want to know his
Time is a trick. How many birthdays did you have? One. You had one day of birth. You continue to count birthdays. Your mind gives up, and your body deteriorates. This is the trick of time. Man was never supposed to die. We were given everlasting life by the Creator, the Father of Jesus Christ. There is no other king. There is no other king. Only Jesus Christ. Time is a trick. 1999. I don't think so. We could be in the third millennium, perhaps. Might be 1492. Who knows?
Talking over it, then it's fine. I should be unmuted. Right?
You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah, just
saying-
don't mute me right now. I mean, because I don't want to get a strike. I got to talk over this.
Yeah, this is for entertainment and educational purposes,
Purposes only.
YouTube.
Hello.
We don't own rights to this song. Also, if he's telling you the timeline, right?
Right.
So Jesus Christ is the only king. He's
the
telling you
password.
that timeline, right? The 1400s. You got to pay attention to the song, what he's telling you. So they were keeping you on a timeline during that time there, and there's another timeline jump now. So they're capturing people in timelines unless you realize that you can control your timeline. Like Glendia said, she was talking about Quantum Leap. That
Yeah.
show, Quantum Leap, right? That was during the 90s as well.
That was 10-4.
Exactly. So you want to quantum leap your own timeline. Don't go
Right.
with their timelines that they're trying to suck you into.
Quantum leap. Yep. You can flip time by emitting, spelling time in reverse, emitting the right frequency. You could flip the whole script.
Yes.
Don't turn away. I told you that.
Right.
I don't want to see you in the purple rain. You want to sing with me? It's alright.
So, talking about time, right? I think that he's going to go into the song, but we're not going to go into that. Just wanted to show how he was questioning the timeline.
Yes.
1999. I don't think so.
So that goes with what we were just sharing, so I just wanted to add that. Let's continue real quick. The other awakening part is, this is what a third eye activation looks like. This is what he says right here.
Cheating said quantum leapfrog.
Yeah, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, exactly.
Forever relying on God, capital G.
That's right.
I'm a G in a nation.
So that's what we were talking about earlier today, right? The show is keeping you from hitting those timeline jumps.
Right.
Right? The portals are open.
You're looking out here.
But you can advance to another timeline within this timeline, you're here, but you're not going anywhere, but you are. You see what I'm saying? Don't let them trap you.
Like
is
this
the
guy's
thing.
doing on the left with this whole comet thing to put you in fear,
Right. And create your
making
own,
you think the end is near.
create your own outcome, your own what you want.
Right. As above, so below, so they're just not looking inside.
Right. Because many people know this and they're creating their worlds. Some people need people in their world. See what I'm saying?
That looks like a car key. Whose keys? Did somebody lose their keys in space, or what the hell is it?
See, behind Prince looks like a key. the like the old Egyptian key.
Yeah, right there's all.
Mm-hmm.
See it? Wisdom coming down.
I
Male
like
and
the
female.
all.
That's why it showed him and the dancer in the beginning, the male and female. See that? Energies right there. So they do it, they recreate everything in art or music
Like
or
like
performance.
Glendia said, gonna get left behind if you don't be careful. Don't let the world take your soul. Choose heaven on earth,
There you
Mother
go.
Earth.
Yeah. See the woman dancing. See the pyramid coming down. The heart chakra with the connected with the mind.
Most of us wake up and go to a job that we really don't fucking like, but we can't really quit because we got to get the money to pay the bills that they say it's important to pay. What the fuck is the point of this life, man? We go to grocery stores and buy food that God gave us for free. Why the fuck did we pay for lights? Well, that's just the way it is. Fuck you. I'm tired of all this. That's just the way it is bullshit. This whole fucking system is garbage. America ain't nothing but a big ass fucking plantation, man. A big ass fucking plantation. What the fuck are we doing here? There are days I don't want to be on this earth. And I'm not saying I want to unalive myself and nothing like that. But I'm tired, man. It's like, what the fuck is the point of any of this? To work till we 60, 70 years old? Most of us ain't gonna fucking live to see 50. But we gotta work to maybe retire. Man, fuck you and all that bullshit, man. I don't give a fuck about who president, left, right, and all this dumbass shit. I'm tired of this whole fucking game, man. It's a big ass game. It's a big ass charade. America is a fucking plantation. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say about it, man. This shit is exhausting. Like, I don't even want to look for another job. I'm gonna walk in there, they gonna ask me, why do you even want this job? Bitch, because I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me it's important to pay. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Third eye activation. He's activated.
That he got 3-eyed Atlas.
Hey,
He woke up
his
and
third eye came out of his assless.
he's like, what
That's
the
the solar. That's
he
the
realized
solar flash when your head pops out of your ass.
he realized what this was, and that's when you can shift timelines,
That's it.
right? When you realize what it is, and you say, I'm not doing this no more. I'm going my own direction.
Third eye Atlas. Atlas. Oh, sorry.
What?
Is that funny? Is it not? It's funny to me. I don't know. My wife's
Yeah.
giving me the Atlas. Anyways,
And then
but yeah, that's activation right there, baby.
right.
I mean, it's kind of brutal. It's a little raw, rough raw. Some people like it like that.
Yeah, I mean, well, he's pissed. He woke up and he's
Send me that other
seeing
video,
for
dude.
what it is, right? Those are your sleeper cells, right? They got hit with the 3-eye Atlas. They woke up and they're mad now, right? Woke up from a sleep.
Did you send me that other video of that guy that was mad about
Which one?
those plants being opened up in Ohio on YouTube? We watched it earlier when he was going off.
I don't know which one.
Did you send that to me? Hold on, let me pull that up. Let me finish this real quick. So this is a third eye activation. Some of y'all are like, damn it, I've been through like 5 third eye activations this week. But yeah, you wake up and you see the cage, right? But the door's open, folks.
It is when you realize that.
The door's open. And that's when you're free. You're just in a cage. You wake up, you realize you're in a cage, but there's a door. And it's open. But most of the prisoners don't want to come out because they feel comfortable in the cage because they're provided for.
Right. Just like when you open a bird cage, right? Sometimes the bird will come out and go back in because it was more comfortable. Everything was there that they needed, handed to them, right?
Yeah.
The food, the water.
I know a lot of people in
Some
our
people just go fly off. Some birds fly off.
yeah. What bird can't fly? Jailbird.
Right.
Get it? Jailbird can't fly. That's it. But
They
once you free your mind, then you can fly.
they don't want you to realize
And
that.
that's the red and the blue. Uniting is one, making the purple rain. They got us divided red and blue, left versus right, left brain versus right brain. Think about it. Like my wife said, she said, the left brain people think of things more. How do the leftists look at things more analytically or
More, yeah, with the left brain, right? And the right brain's more compassion, art, all that stuff. So you got to put the two together, right? You have to have both.
right? And that's what Ross said. I took both pills.
Right.
You
You
got the
want to
red
take
pill or
both.
blue pill.
You got to take both.
Trick is you pick the one over the other. Take both. Right. All right, let's continue with this.
See, and his Prince had Paisley Park,
Yeah.
which Paisley is a multiple colors, right? It symbolizes passion, love, and energy. Blue is calmness, tranquility, and wisdom. Green is growth, renewal, and harmony with nature. Yellow is joy, enlightenment, and creativity. Purple is spirituality, mystery, and luxury. And black is strength, power, and protection.
Cool. What's the frequency, Kenneth?
Courage.
Courage equals what?
Power.
119.
Right.
What's the freak? Remember REM? Oh, my sheepdog wants me to show this real quick. Hold on. Let me. Nadine, you're gonna have to let me know if you can see what I'm. Show me what's on the screen because I'm not gonna be able to look at it. Hold on. All right. I'll pull this up over here. Going straight to my Telegram. All right, here we go. Let me open this real quick. Ready.
There's nothing like feeling like you have taken your power back. There's nothing like it.
I like it.
Exactly. See that she was talking about in your neck
C1.
bone. C1, C is 3.
It almost looks like the pelvis for a
So
minute.
no, it's in your neck bone, but it resembles that as
Can
well.
you believe it?
But see, it says C1 Atlas.
Right.
C is 3, so 3-1 Atlas
Let me
is
go to
that
that. Hold on.
vertebrae
Right here.
there.
So it's almost like when your head goes out of your atlas. See that? Atlas?
Yeah.
Vertebrae. No, this is no.
That's a
I'm
vertebrae.
being funny at the same time that I'm trying to make a point. Okay.
Right.
I'm glad you laughed, Nadine. Thank you. All right.
But yeah, that's what it goes up. Like they talk about your spinal fluid goes up your vertebrae, 33 vertebrae, and it sits right there for 3 days. Right before it dies, sits there, and then it goes up to your pineal gland after 3 days.
Bam.
And that's when you
the sheepdog.
Yeah. That's the resurrection. That's what it was talking about. That's the same thing with the Santa Claus.
Don't give it
Right?
away.
It goes from your claustrum, right?
You're going to be called up into the cloudstrom.
It goes down the chimney.
Sounds like the rapture.
When it goes down the chimney, it's because you do something that makes it go back down, right? Instead of it going straight up to your pineal gland. That's where you get your enlightenment.
Awesome.
Who said that? So we got the C1 Atlas. This is amazing, isn't it? Isn't it amazing when you can see the comms?
Oh, it is.
And then we go right here, the comms before the storm. Yeah, hello. All right, so let's look at this. Let's look at the visual. See right here? I have the power. The castle of Grayskull. What is
Your
this?
skull. Yes.
What is this? Is the power? This is the skull when He-Man is standing in front of your higher self. You can look at it. You want to go into that video as well? With the no.
Well, you can. But no, finish the other one.
Okay, let's finish. Here we go. Go back here. All right.
They gonna ask me, why do you want this job? Bitch, because I need some fucking money to pay the bills that they tell me it's important to pay.
Deep within himself, just like we know deep within ourselves that we're not supposed to be this way. All right. Now you have to remember, brothers and sisters, our planet was invaded. White people didn't invade our planet. They were created here. All right. They were created to be weapons of mass destruction, weapons of biological weapons. All right. Those known as the Asians. All right. Those known as the Asians, which are Mongolians, they were also created here. Who created them? The Africans, in conjunction with other beings, such as the Nordic, such as the Nakals, such as the other reptilians. You have different types of reptilians. Okay. Now we're going to get into that. We're going to get into it because that's a deep message there to get into. So they were all created here.
I would like to say we were all created here because there's nothing else other than here. The grass isn't always greener on it. That's why they say the grass isn't always greener on the other side, because there is no other side. This is it. So when people get caught up in the white flag paradigm, just like the
Well,
Republican
we know what
Democrat,
white is, right? In Black's Law Dictionary,
right?
it's nowadays it's the elite, right? They're free and sovereign, so that they, but
Right? Because we're talking energy here, and when we're talking about energy, all this avatar color, fleshly stuff is out the door.
yeah,
Right? That's when you know who you really are. When someone else's opinion doesn't affect with what you know, who you are.
right. Like Rod said, you've been here many times. You've probably been every color there was, right?
I know I was
So
Chinese.
So you can't go by that. It's your soul, right? You look at people's soul and the people they are. Judge them by their fruits, right? This never been so true.
You judge them by their soul.
Yeah, their fruits, what they do.
Like,
Some of these people have to be more careful with how they put things because you have people that don't really get what's going on. And then, I mean, even when people are talking about the Jews, it's not all Jewish people, and it's really irresponsible. If you can't explain this stuff properly, you really shouldn't explain some things. that's it. I don't know. It's just not. It's not good because you're putting out a message that some people aren't going to understand, and then if there's something going on, then people aren't going to be looking at your soul, your spirit. They're going to be looking at something else. Some people, and it's just not. It won't end well. And I just like selling Bitcoin or something. I wouldn't want to be responsible for selling that shit, to anybody pushing it.
Exactly. I mean, there's everything's meant for something, right? And yeah, you don't want to lead someone down the wrong path, right? So, like the Jew is that's what we were talking about. Get the metaphysical Bible to know what a Jew means. It's not a race. It's not a group of people. It's a stage, right? It's those that can overcome is what it means. Those that have been through hard times and can overcome them. Every word has every name in the Bible. Every word has a meaning, right? So it's not a group of people. They want you to think. They always want you to think outside of yourself. But these are all stages, just like Israel is a stage of being. And they knew that back then. Like Jacob was turned to the name Israel because he overcame after he struggled with the messenger, the angel. Right? He struggled with the truth, telling him. And then he overcame that and became Israel. It's a state of being in your levels of consciousness.
Just like the twin pillars,
Right.
red and blue. Joanne and Boz, look at that. We shall overcome. BBC, 1965, June 5th. Right? Look at that. The J and the B, the 10 and the 2. What is today's date? 10/20. 10 and the 2. Right? Then the 119, the 911 in your seat. Right? The J and the B. What are the odds of that? All right, let's finish that. We got ADD over here tonight. But we're going to get back to the OPP.
Of the third eye activation.
Oh, the third eye activation.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's what they're talking about with the J and the B. Between the what? Left temple, right temple. Between your left eye and your right eye. That's why they cover one eye. They cover the left eye. Some people cover the right eye because it depends on whether they're serving the darkness or serving the light. Are you serving the light or are you serving the darkness? That's where we're at. That's what this is. Evil, good. That's what this is all about. This is the battle between evil and good. It's in all comic books. It's in all movies. It's the villain versus the superhero. The red and the blue. Superman, Spider-Man, Mario Brothers, red and blue.
Wondering how you hold rank in the spirit realm, and the reason why you've been tired lately, the reason why you feel like everything is kind of just in a limbo, is because that rank that you carry in the spirit realm is integrating into your reality now. You are not the same person that you were just 2 days ago. The things that you once indulged in just 2 days ago, your nervous system is now rejected because you have elevated into that rank that you carry in the spirit realm. Okay? I know that you think that the work that you've done has just been okay, it's going to be gradual, but no, this is a quantum leap that you are experiencing now. You're no longer on that frequency where things are teetering, where things are going slow, okay? Because the rank that you carry in the spirit realm is now integrating into your reality now. So anything that you think that you knew, you're going to get new downloads about what that thing actually means, okay? And this is what I mean. people that are holding you at a place that they once knew, they thought they knew, you're no longer that person. You don't even identify as that person anymore because the rank that you carry in the spirit realm is now integrating into your reality. So this is where you be gentle with yourself. This is where you go sit down somewhere. This is where you not force anything because who you are now is easy. Okay? It's soft. It's slow. It's flow. Okay? You're not forcing anything. You're not trying to make anything happen. You're not trying to get anybody to stay. You're not the same person that you were 2 days ago. This is why it's called a quantum leap, because you have catapulted into your higher self. And it's time for you to let this integration happen for you because you're trying to understand it, but you're trying to understand it from a frequency that you're no longer vibrating at. Okay? So let the integration happen by you going to sit down. The rank that you carry in the spirit realm is integrated into your reality. Let it happen.
They did it again, y'all. I had to sit up for this one. The internet, Ethernet, the internet, the World Wide Web, Ethernet, the ancient web of spirit, where every soul is a node, every thought is a signal, every emotion is a transmission. They named their cables Ethernet. That's not by accident. The name betrays the secret. You are 6 ethers and 9 ethers. They only copied what already existed. The internet connects machines.
Six ether is what? Coat. Your hair. 9 ether is your hair. Those are your antennas, right? Some of us have curly hair. When we let it grow out, it kind of waves out. That's 6. Caucasian, iron, Then we get into the more curlier hair. That's 9.
Yes.
Those are your antennas, the curls in your hair. 6 and 9.
The Ethernet connects consciousness. One is limited by wires and codes. The other is limitless, instant, eternal, alive. When you dream, you log in. When intuition strikes, you download and upload. When your heart's synchronized, you stream the infinite. You were online before technology, and you will be online after it fades. Because the true network is not outside you. It moves through you. It is you. Here's the key. The more present you are, the clearer your signal. The purer your intentions, the stronger your connection. No firewall can block it. No password can protect it. The Ethernet is truth itself. The question isn't whether we're connected. The question is, what frequency are you broadcasting? Peace.
Well, this is all about third eye activation. All right. You begin to see things not the way that mankind wants you to see it. All right. You begin to understand things on a higher level. When you break down things that at one point we never thought this level. And who's all bringing all this information out? It's the original beings. All right, it's the original beings, and it is us who are we're the ones who are literally breaking the foundation that was created by enemies to hold us back. Now we have to get ready to move into that next phase, which is transformation, which is a part of our evolution as the original beings. So we're going to go into that a little bit because we're supposed to be able to transform into a higher frequency beings. Right? And we are the only ones who can change everything in this galaxy because we are literally known as the guardians of this galaxy. It's our consciousness, which is literally spirit energy. All right. Catch you guys later. Much power to you all.
Third eye is the third eye. The third eye sees through the bullshit. Right?
That's right. And they don't buy into all that stuff. They're telling you you're gonna get stuck.
Who generated this image for him to look at? See what I'm saying? Is he not generating his own, looking within?
Emitting.
So the keys. I have the power. Keys, master key.
That's right.
With
It's
teeth
within
on it.
you. You have the codes, right? You're the quantum financial system,
That's got teeth on it, right?
right?
There's two.
You tap into the quantum field. You have the codes in your DNA.
Right. Here is the AI hellscape, or do we want to continue on that? Let's see what else we got here before I move on.
Yeah, this one, right? The last one I sent you. Right here.
This one?
This one.
Oh. Okay.
So SNAP benefits have been cut off and people are upset. There are tons of videos on TikTok like nobody's business. Like people are expecting the government to look at these videos and just release the SNAP benefits. But what people are failing to realize, I've been exposed this, I've been told you guys, you think you're talking to somebody real, but you are actually talking to artificial intelligence, all right? Think about it, y'all. There's been tons of videos. When we look at the videos, things don't make sense. We see double actors, double agents, triple people in the same crowd. And people are like, why is that? Because I told y'all, the government is artificial intelligence. These people have been gone. You don't think they know the chaos that's about to happen? You don't think this right here is slow release? Like cutting these things off is slow release, but they know what's about to happen. Think about all the videos that you've seen that you have been questioning. Are these people real? Why do they look like that? Why do they act like that? Why do they act like they don't care about you? Because they were never real in the first place. They were never real in the first place. You think these people are real? We are in a simulation. The world is a stage, and people are about to find out. I'm telling you guys this. There's a reason why the simulation theory exists. Why we all know that we are in the matrix, but people are still living like this is real life, man. You're just a character. I'm not who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a soul trapped in a physical vessel experiencing this simulation. You get what I'm saying? But people are about to find out. Your government, they're not real. They don't care about you. Just the fact that it's people who don't even look like us, and this planet is ours, right? This planet is ours, but the government is being ran by people who don't even look like us and who don't care for us, man. You guys are about to be in for a rude awakening. The shift is here. I've been telling y'all, man. Y'all better wake up. Let's continue to get it. Peace in. So snap.
Go ahead. Let's you go. Go ahead. You got it? Am I reading?
Oh, okay. So they showed you the AI, right? The fingers missing, the fingers changing. It's AI, y'all. That's what you're gonna find out. That's what he's saying. And wake up.
COVID-19 is what? COVID AI.
AI.
19 is
First
AI.
operation.
19. Right? We're not the only one saying that. He's not the only one saying that. Alright, so there's other videos out talking about that. Let me get to this next thing, the data centers, right? Here is a little bit on the data centers. They're flying over the AI hellscape by helicopter. You will free range. Alright, so he's going to fly over a couple of the
PI, where he asked TC to take the chopper up because there was this weird, evil billionaire nerd with a giant underground bunker in Hawaii.
You do have a bunker there. Is there something you know that we don't?
No, I think that's just like a little shelter under.
That was going to turn entire states into computing centers to program the people.
Hey, Kelly, so this is Zuckerberg's most aggressive play yet in the race to build superintelligence, that is AI systems that can outperform humans.
While getting the people to have to pay for the thing that would actually enslave them. So Magnum decided to just fly over top of the whole thing so the world could see it and thwart the billionaire's evil plans. Yeah, I don't remember that either because that wasn't an AB's TV show. That was me last week. So I took a chopper over a data center in Ohio because they are being set up to completely destroy all of our lives while making us pay for the thing that's going to enslave us, because I've just realized I have turned into an 80s TV show protagonist. But I'm actually not screwing around. I took a chopper, and I hope this pisses off a lot of federal level politicians and billionaires, because fuck! So what's going on in Ohio and many other states across the United States is both diabolical and not being seen by anyone. The moment that I first became aware of anything, but completely disregarded it because it seemed absurd, was when Vivek Ramaswamy, who is a failed presidential candidate and basically a manufactured Trojan horse by George Soros money from his college days, this guy said that he thinks Ohio and the Ohio River Valley could be the next Silicon Valley, because he is in fact running for governor, possibly because he got booted out of Doge.
Silicon Valley, right, has been at the bleeding edge of the American economy for the last 20 years, just by market capitalization, by innovation. I think the Ohio River Valley can be the
You want to
bleeding edge of
bring
innovation
Silicon
for the next
Valley
20
to
years.
Ohio.
Even one step more than that, to go to the next level where Silicon Valley isn't.
And I laughed at that. I thought that was absurd because the Ohio River Valley is basically like farmland and the boondocks. There's nothing about it that would work for infrastructure. There's not big cities around there, except for like Cincinnati. So it doesn't make sense. Until a data center was being built close to my house in the countryside. I didn't even know what it was. It was a bizarre amount of acreage, like 240 acres. I'm thinking, is this a massive housing development? What's going on? Until somebody told me what it was, a meta data center. And then I started looking into it and I realized that Ohio, because of Lake Erie being the entire northern border, essentially, of Ohio, as well as the Ohio River Valley, that's the coolant and the cooling systems for these massive data centers and the energy production. I didn't realize it. We're all being set up. Our entire state, our land, our waterways, our environment is about to be leveraged and basically destroyed only for the sake of data centers and AI. The internet keeps growing, but our productivity doesn't. We're not building anything new. These aren't factories. These aren't places of learning that are free. These are nothing that in any way makes America or our society better. So I wanted to fly over this. I'm gonna show you the footage. So last week, Thursday morning, decided to take a chopper up and away. Now, the data center is basically halfway between Perrysburg, Ohio, which is a suburb of the greater Toledo, Ohio area in northwestern Ohio, and also Bowling Green, Ohio, which there's another university there. And it's in an area of farmland that no one would ever see and no one would ever care about. Unless there's a loudmouth YouTuber that doesn't like bullies and piece of shit lying politicians and evil manipulative nerd billionaires fucking all of our lives. And flying over it, we have I-75. Now, I-75 runs all the way from Detroit to Florida. And close by, we also have 80/90, which runs east and west. If I'm not mistaken, basically New York to LA. So the crossroads of America. The Great Lakes are, if I'm not mistaken, the biggest freshwater reserves in the world. So we have that. We have the ability for air. We have the ability for rail. Now, this is going in close to I-75 off of an exit, but you wouldn't see it from the highway. And when you go up in the helicopter, it's very obvious where their placement was to do that. It's close enough to all the infrastructure, but farther enough removed. The only people that would notice are the people driving by that probably wouldn't care, or the farmers, or the people in the small rural houses in which, and this is not hyperbolic, this will destroy their lives and property value. But I'm going to come back to that. So you can very clearly see the exit off of I-75 and the fact that it's midway between the greater Toledo area and Bowling Green, Ohio. But the other thing you'll notice is the absolutely beautiful, breathtaking, and vastly important for humanity farmland that it's taking advantage of. But this one's hidden away. You can see the vastly deep pits for water that's being dug out specifically for it, for the cooling. And this potentially is a smaller data center. If you look on the north side, you can also see the electrical grid infrastructure being brought in. Now, if I'm getting the numbers correct from what I'm hearing, there's going to be over 1,000 jobs temporarily while they're constructing this. And then when it's up and operational, there will only be approximately 100 maintenance jobs. New jobs, that's it, 100 new jobs, with an average salary of, I heard, $85,000 a year. So that's $8.5 million a year salaries that will allegedly be influxed into the area if those people actually live here. Not a lot of money considering this is a $1 billion project. And it's billions of dollars worth of computing ability. Also, I've been told that there is a 15-year tax abatement. So despite this untold computer power being put in Ohio, and this is just one of many to come. This is one buried in farmland, rural America that we were not supposed to notice. Just wait until the shit happens in Lake Erie and the Ohio River Valley, and we're really screwed. So this one wasn't supposed to be noticed, and it's a small one. $8.5 million for the people getting paid in their area. But a tax abatement of 15 years. No taxes. 15 years. It's kind of like Donald Trump's big beautiful bill, which was an abomination. Was supposed to have unregulated AI for 10 years, and no state would have the power to regulate it. 10 years of unregulated AI from this point, which includes the nature of what data centers are, is game over for the world. It is game over for any shred of what the United States government was supposed to have been founded on for we the people. That will hand over complete control to the technocracy, the tech bros. Or what really is happening is techno-feudalism, because this is an arms race of data and AI, where these sick fucks like Alex Karp call it a zero-sum game. It's all or nothing. They're in it only for a complete control, complete win, world domination of all information. This is not hyperbolic. You can see him saying it. That's exactly what that means. These are people who create nothing tangible, do nothing to better anybody's lives. And now every shred of information, completing to where your eyes go, what you look at, and how you like, to now people's DNA, everything is out there. These are the things that they're putting in. Ohio, if you look it up, is approximately the number 4th most valuable place on planet Earth for AI and data centers because its geographical location and the ability of cooling. But look at this data center. Look at it being built. It's only a small fraction of what's going to be coming. The rest of that farmland you can see is about to come up. And let's not forget the people whose lives it's going to destroy. But look at the grid. Maybe a majority of it is being paid for by the company to bring in the electricity in. But now the demand will be massive. because data centers and AI are highly inefficient thinking brains. They are orders of magnitude less efficient than the human brain. So they only do two things. The second thing that they do, by virtue of power and product, is compute and make data and think. But the thing that they actually do, if you look at what it is, they're a giant heater. Period. They are a heater that thinks. Nobody cares about the environment anymore, do they? Old electric cars were the big leftist scam that's supposed to matter, when an EV and their battery has a massively larger carbon and energy footprint to create than a normal internal combustion engine car. And I recently built a car that has a lower carbon footprint per mile on straight diesel alone than an EV does national average. And I'm one guy in a Quonset hut. Built the car for about 30 grand. We are being manipulated, lied to, and controlled. And that's what these data centers are. This is the final boss and the final straw. But the thing that burns me up is Ohio is my home, my state. I care about the people. I care about the land. I care about the animals. I care about the environment. I care about the farms and the farmers and the workers and everybody. And our sick, gutless, pussy politicians, by the way, pussy is short for pusillanimous, which means a weak man. Our gutless loser politicians think it's a prestige project where we won't collect any taxes. And we're basically subsidizing all of the electricity to create the things that will enslave us. But it's more than that. It's an arms race for data computing of the financial system. Bitcoin, data currency, it doesn't exist. It's not a real thing. It's not gold. It's not silver. It's not a product. It's not even labor. There's nothing there. Humanity is chasing something and building power grids and power generations and creating massive heaters of our waterways and our land and destroying people's lives for nothing. For the bullshit game of currency, for numbers on a computer screen that don't fucking exist. Meanwhile, all the people of Toledo, Ohio area, Perrysburg Township, Bowling Green, Ohio, our electricity bills will skyrocket because of demand. Isn't that interesting? Nowadays, we're all getting smart meters on our homes and businesses. What happens one winter when the electric grid can't handle it? And we, the people, are second rate to these goddamn data centers. And we lose the power, which now costs 25 to 50% more than it did, because we're subsidizing this while they don't pay taxes to billions of trillions of dollars worth of power in Silicon Valley, owned by evil nerds that have giant bunkers in places like Hawaii or New Zealand. But our gutless loser politicians have just sold all of us out, the entirety of Ohio. What are we going to do? Vote? Are we going to tweet about it? Oh, I'm sorry, it's X. Are we going to excrete about it? We're going to make a YouTube video? Are we going to go to war the right way with politicians? Or is it too late? The other thing is they're all military targets. Each and every one is a military target with no defense. You want that? You want a giant world bullseye next to your town and your house that saps more power than the entirety of the town that you have to pay for? Meanwhile, when the entirety of the economy and politics and everything is so hypercritical and inflated and insane and fake, and we're being pushed around that nobody can make a living or build a business anymore, we're supporting this, the thing with these evil tech bros that will manipulate us and mine us for every data. You think these evil nerds care one shred about you, me, an animal, a tree, or anything of the land at all? Or how about our gutless, pathetic politicians that say nothing about this and do nothing about it, while they let Vivek Ramaswamy, an actual anchor baby whose parents are from India, that got his college scholarship paid for by George Soros money. Basically, a guy that's been considered a terrorist around the world and banned from countries because he manipulates countries and screws them up so much to trade currency and become worth billions of dollars. That's the money that supported Vivek Ramaswamy. The guy who then bought the rights to a failed pharmaceutical drug that maybe kind of helps with memory loss, that they can tout as a cure for Alzheimer's. And he can basically do a rug pull and cash out with $130+ million so they can manufacture a rich guy. A guy that's connected to people like Peter Thiel, the somewhat disfigured looking homosexual man that's connected with the CIA and Palantir, which is the program that Trump's giving a perfect red carpet to use AI to consider every data point to be able to enslave us, to ensure that there will be no more government anymore, no more direction, no ability to lead yourself or control or fight back in any way. This is Vivek Ramaswamy. Maybe he was born in Ohio, but he has no business, literally, in Ohio. He has done no philanthropy in Ohio. Nothing. Doesn't care. He is a walking embodiment of the meme, hello, fellow kids. And the gutless Republican Party just sells out to this? Vivek Ramaswamy didn't even poll as high as Chris Krispy Kreme Christie. And goes around with his stupid big finger like he's an overly enthusiastic amateur proctologist. This is what we're leaving in Ohio? You know, I got mad at another video recently because the Democrats always like to talk about school shootings. Yet when you actually look into it, it's approximately 16 to 17 students die on average a year. But over 200 students die from just recess and gym class. 7,500 people die in America by getting hit by a car as a pedestrian, and 6,000 veterans of the United States Armed Forces commit suicide each year and off themselves. And those are just the numbers that are reported. The Democrat Party is a complete disaster. But how stupid is the Republican Party to just let this, a George Soros-built, manufactured puppet who's only a globalist Trojan horse that doesn't give a rat's behind about America, that goes on podcasts and say being American is not about, it's just being American. It doesn't matter how many dead relatives you have buried in a military cemetery in Kentucky. Me, potentially you, and millions of other Americans, we have all of our families buried in cemeteries in Kentucky and Ohio and Arlington National and Dayton National. And while this piece of garbage spits and laughs in our face and tries to cruise into governor only to facilitate the building of these AI and data centers, which are completely taking advantage of we the people of Ohio, leveraging our land, destroying our beautiful Ohio River, destroying Lake Erie, which already has a problem with heavy metals, and you can't even eat the fish safely entirely. But we're going to do this, and then we're going to build more power plants and bigger and more powerful AI to enslave everybody. I'm not effing kidding. What do you think's going to happen? Every kid, every adult and old person are addicted to these damn things just looking at them all day. When you have that level of untold dystopian sci-fi computing power that we're being patsied into build to enslave us, what do you think it's going to do? Oh, it's going to cure diseases? Give me an effing break. Big Pharma already has cures for diseases, but they bookshelf those so they never see the light of day and only sell the drugs that treat symptoms. This was never to help any of us, and it's time each and every one of us wake up to what's really going on, because we have to stand and fight, and we're going to fight the right way first and foremost. And then when it all goes to hell, you stupid sons of bitches don't know what's in store. Look at each and every one of these homes around the data center within a quarter-mile radius or right next to it. Those people's lives are destroyed. They're not independently wealthy. They don't have a summer home up north in Vermont and a winter home in Scottsdale, Arizona and Florida, so they don't have to pay state income taxes, so they can say they live in Florida 52% of the year. They live here. And this data center is literally going to destroy their lives. Hot air, humming, noxious fumes. What if they have to put in giant turbines that burn petroleum just to create more electricity to do it? All those people's lives are wrecked. Their property value is shit. Everybody that lives in Bowling Green, Ohio, it's a beautiful little town, or Perrysburg, Ohio, we have to pay for the electricity. Is there any business owners out there, any real Americans, real Ohioans that want to do it? I'll fight it. I'll risk it. I'll tell the truth. You want to come and get me? You want to talk me out of it? Fuck you, this is my home. This is generations of my family fought countless stupid fucking wars for Washington, D.C., for Ohio, to build it here. This is the state that brought us the Wright brothers and the first for powered flight. This is the state that brought us the first man to walk on the moon. This is a state that's got everything from John Glenn to Jack Nicklaus. And not some son of a bitch, George Soros, anchor baby piece of shit, to sell us out to tech bro pieces of shit to enslave humanity. But these bastards are going to destroy any shred left of us ever achieving our dreams or having a nice community or life. It's already hard enough. How many of all of us have had our dreams ruined? Ruined because of Washington, D.C. Ruined because of our goddamn corrupt government. Ruined because of these stupid billionaire fucks that just buy people and destroy law. Ruined by corrupt judges. Fuck them all! I want to know, is there anybody out there? The Democrats can't win. Their entire fucking party is a joke. The Democrats... were just controlled opposition so all these fucks can get in and sell out the Republican Party to just destroy all of our lives. This is how mad we all should be. This is where humanity actually is. This is where we're being sold out and taken advantage of. It's that high of a level. I've spent the last decade plus building, education, nonprofit, mentoring people to get amazing jobs. I've got a Lifetime Achievement Award in education from President Donald J. Trump and one from President Joe Biden because I have that many fucking hours in helping people. I even got to fly with the damn Thunderbirds. So if you stupid sons of bitches want to set me up, the Air Force already did a giant background check for letting me sit backseat of an F-16 and rip through a goddamn canyon. And I don't give a flying fuck if any of you want to ruin my life or anything else because you're ruining all of our lives. Let's fight together. Somehow we have to save Ohio. These bastards are shoving this up our ass with big Vivek's stupid greasy finger, and I'm done with it. Stand up and fight. They're fucking us all.
I think the Ohio River Valley can be the
You want to
leading edge of
bring
innovation
Silicon
for the next
Valley
20
to
years.
Ohio.
Even one step more than that, to go to the next level where Silicon Valley isn't.
Hey, Kelly, so this is Zuckerberg's most aggressive play yet in the race to build superintelligence, that is AI systems that can outperform humans.
Is that
Okay, like Mickey said,
third eye activation?
his third eye is absolutely activated.
Yeah. I love this
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, we're supposed to
this is
get
what-
pissed. None of those people, which is AI anyway, right?
Fuck you.
You're waiting on them.
Them a squammy and your
Who-
greasy ass finger.
Who is all big tech bros? That's who's doing it,
You
right?
son of a...
So let them go down. Let them go. No one. They're not saving you. They're using AI. They're deceiving everybody.
Look, this dude's into like, he's like, yeah, I'll give a damn. Hey, look, he flew over the site for us in a helicopter to bring this content. I don't know many content creators that can hop in a helicopter, record you're going to cover, land, upload, and then narrate their own content like that.
Right?
You know what? He's going to be the kind of guy that somebody like me, he's going to be shitting himself in the corner of his house because he was too busy building his little freaking cars to actually not watch left or right bullshit. And somebody like me is going to have to come in there and slap him. I'm going to have to practice slapping because I don't slap, but he's not he's gonna have. He's already busted a gasket just doing that video.
It's both parties.
And then he put his
both parties. He realized what it is.
And then he put his he teabagged Elon, and he built his own. Literally, look, he teabagged him. Look, he built his own car for $33,000.
Yeah.
Is that 33? Did he say 33? Or was it 30? Hopefully, it was 30.
Award education from President Donald Trump. President Joe.
Award this guy got from 2 presidents, folks, and he's letting it loose. All right, so he's got. If you want to see the receipts, here's the receipts. Right, of what level.
Right, which he don't even really care about now.
No.
That's what he came to realize.
Right, he cares about Ohio and the people there.
Yeah.
He cares about where that finger's been.
Holy shit! It's got.
He said it's greasy.
Look, let's hope that P. Diddy didn't take all the lube to Fort Dix with him. How about that? All right. Too much? Was that too much grease?
No.
Grease lightning. Lightning. Speaking of lightning, did y'all know that a 17-year-old got shocked by lightning today in Louisiana? All right, so we're talking about the lightning. I don't know if most people followed that with the lightning and what that means, the comms on the lightning. Right, you all see this right here? And then we also had the deer stand that was found by the FBI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it goes with this right here. The 17-year-old was killed over the weekend in an apparent lightning strike while hunting deer in Louisiana. Authorities said.
And they found that deer stand that they took apart and shipped it to get analyzed. So it looks like they're setting the stage for
Like, if you farted in that deer stand, you're screwed.
I love a good fart joke.
So they're setting the stage for something, and Peter, J.D. Vance
Peter Thiel was his reptilian.
is really good friends with Peter Thiel and owes his rise to being a politician from Peter Thiel. So
parasite?
it looks like they're setting the stage for something where he'll come into the picture.
Right.
They're already pumping him up.
And look on Amazon. There's a deer stand clearance. Was that too much?
No.
Jimmy Kimmel, eat your heart out.
So don't get caught in the movie, y'all. Or don't let your emotions get into it because they want to hijack your what's happening with the codes, right? The codes coming in. They want to hijack it. Your awakening.
That's it, baby. Third Eye Atlas.
That's right.
Take that head out of that Atlas. Right? So let me show them the FBI. We got to show Crash Patel. He's on the scene like Inspector Gadget. He's going to get to the bottom of this deer
No,
stand
that
in the
wasn't
tree.
Crash Patel. That was
Dan Bongino?
Yeah.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Let me scroll up here. Because we'll end it with this because we're
Yeah.
talking Snake Eyes, right?
Yeah, Glendia
We're
said
talking
17.
We're talking predictive
It
programming.
was a 17-year-old. See,
That's
there was
it.
that 17.
There you go.
That's their numbers they use. Y'all.
Yes.
Our numbers.
And what's crazy is right after we did our chat this morning, we were talking about Snake Eyes, and we were talking about the snake poem, the Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe original Snake Eyes, also with the Nicolas Cage, the bird in the cage.
Yes.
Right. The door is open. But here it is. Snake eyes. We're going to connect this and then we'll close it out. How about that, Mr. Dog?
In Breed, as mayor, hopefully he cooperates like the mayor of Memphis. But we saw this disturbing thing, a hunting stand, right in the area of Palm Beach Airport, which would have had a clear shot at Air Force One. We can see it. What could you tell us about this, Dan?
Yeah, I was on the phone about this all day yesterday. It's interesting, when I got back from the mall, most of my, you don't get the days off here. It's not what you sign up for. So, it's unfortunate sometimes we got to take care of these things. We wish they wouldn't happen. But here's what happens with this. Let me walk the American public through how this works. The FBI is not responsible, obviously, for the security plan of the president. That's the purview of the Secret Service. However, if the Secret Service finds something that they believe could be criminal, I want to emphasize it could be, we take over. We have what's called an MOU, a Memorandum of Understanding with the Secret Service, where we will investigate after that. I was on the phone yesterday, back and forth with the D2, the Deputy Director over at the Secret Service, Matt Quinn, great guy. They were very concerned. Their security sweep discovered this hunting stand. The director Kash Patel, was directly involved right away. I'm on the email chain with him. He ordered an immediate response. I believe we had our plane flown down there. This hunting stand was appropriately dismantled, being flown to our lab. I believe it's there right now. And all of the forensic tools we have, from digital tools to biometric tools, they are all going to be applied to try to find out who put this up there and why.
If you farted in that deer stand, something like, I don't know if it was 2-3 years ago, maybe you were out there hunting, because you know that right along that fence line, deer come out and feed, you're screwed. They got biometrics, fartometrics.
The photometrics.
Come on. Come on. You know how many people would be, all right.
And Fox allegedly is giving us a sign. Fox allegedly is giving us a sign. Red and black, or is that like an orange for Halloween? Well, if it's red and black, that means sacrifice, does it not? And if it's Halloweenish, that means it's ghoulish and that you know something evil is coming. But look at his hands. This happens a lot in Fox, and over the years, I've shown how a lot of the reporters, they do their hands. My name is Franchise Pearson, and welcome again to my channel. It is Monday, happy Monday. What's the 20th? The 20th? Man, so let's say it together. Praise God, from whom all blessings flow. So they have found a hunting stand. Hunting stand. People, you know, they gotta have the plot thickened. And I believe that's what's going on here. I will show you the clues, the codes, the colors, the comprehensive conclusion. So someone is after the President of the United States, is what they're trying to tell you. I am strongly letting you know that there is a plan, allegedly, to fool America and the world, that Donald J. Trump will be unalive. It's a build-up, the setup, and the fake and shake all day. And why would they do this? Well, you know, if they pull off a caper such as this, it affects the emotions of America and the world. There's a lot at stake here. The economy, which is the Dow Jones, the atmosphere, which is social, that's us, the political, all the executive orders he's put in place, just go down the road. There's a lot within the last 9+ months that this man has put in place that arguably can set the tenor and tone for the future of America, if not the world. He's met with international leaders, I would say more so in a short period of time than the last maybe 3 presidents combined. Why? Why? Because it's about the NWO. Now let me show you what I believe is going on right at the beginning. When you see this here, watch this here.
Hey, Dan Lurie, we understand, has done a better job than London Breed.
Believe it or not, I believe they set everything up. See the truck says Ferguson? Oh, Pearson, they couldn't do that. Yeah, they could do that. It's called staging. They had this truck allegedly go by at the proper time, and his cue is to speak. So when this goes by, watch what happens.
Hopefully he cooperates like the mayor of Memphis. But we saw this disturbing thing, a hunting stand.
And he gets into the subject matter as Ferguson goes by. Now, Ferguson comes out to 111. I've been telling you guys, the Pope died on the 111th day of the year, which is April 21st. Okay? I call the one.
The 1111, right? The 3 ones reverse, right? And their reduction is 42411 information, right? So the 111, the Trinity, right? And then the 4 ones is the silver and the gold, right? The executive order of JFK. Signed with the executive order 11110. It's just in alignment. He's going to connect this to the snake eyes.
One snake eyes, the one. See the slit? The one, like you're back in the Garden of Eden.
Right? Are you with me? Peter Thiel? No. Keep it muted for a minute. Peter Thiel? Reptile? Snake eyes? What we're talking about? Garden of Eden? The apple? With a bite out of it? So this goes all the way back to the garden. And that's where we got to go. Right? Take back control of our food.
Easily to me, it's 666. It's deep, y'all. See the 111? And if you think I'm playing, I want you to look at a close-up of the picture. I want to show you. To me, allegedly, they show you everything they want you to know. See it? The one, and the one. Isn't that brilliant? Look at it. 111. You got the hunting stand. But look, got the 111, right?
The what? The hunted. Coming into October. Then we just do the Hunter's Moon. We even got a song for Hunter.
Right there. Is that coincidence? Boom. It's all choreographed, people, believe it or not. Now, 10/16, that was a Thursday.
Well, she's like, what the hell are you showing? This is just all whatever. He's crazy. He's a conspiracy theorist. All right. You think it's crazy, and you think that what you're being shown is just coincidence, right? Then we fast forward, and I'm just going to fast forward here just for the sake of time. Let's get to the point. Here we are with the red and the black, right? Again, Let's go. Right, red and black. Sacrifice. All right. And then we go fast forward, and then we see this Masonic rituals, right? Sacrifice on a world stage, like the CK thing 33. All right. So they're setting up the stage. You see the deer stand across the street from the airport. And then we see right here.
Took the time to talk to us, and I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. Quite a moment.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Mike would have said boom. He would have went boom. Boom. But Mason, right? Masonic ritual, Masonic
I wasn't
on
nothing.
the stage.
I'm close. As soon as the interview ended, what comes up? W.B. Mason.
Or the odds of that. Like you couldn't even like if you went to Las Vegas and put a bid on like at such and such time on 10 and 2, which is the J and the B. We're talking Freemasonic colors, October 20th. I bet that there'll be a truck that drives by such and such news studio at such and such time with WB Mason. What are the odds? W is the 23rd letter. B is the second. 322 Skull and Bones Masonic rituals.
Hello. W.B. Mason coming out the 24. The 24th letter of the alphabet is X. Is that coincidence?
Baby.
It's deep. This is how they coordinate things, in my humble opinion. And then, like I said, she had the eye. The eye was her eye was covered up. Does that remind you of a Masonic? Man, it's true. Like the all-seeing eye. All right, so you got the background.
Right?
Yeah.
Isn't that not going with? And he's not even talking about the third eye atlas here. That's what it's all. Everyone is in their own lane, bringing up a piece, but it all adds up. The J and the B, we shall overcome. Okay, don't worry about his greasy finger. Purple Rain, 1999, Paisley Clark. And where is, there you go, 17-year-old struck by lightning from the clock tower. 1 and 7 is 8.
Yeah, I've done this before. I even wrote down the truck and the company. So, you know, it was deep how I did that video. This video is over a year ago. I'll put it in the description. You can see the whole background. Now check this out. The FBI, the Secret Service was founded July 5th, 1865. Check July 5th, 1865. They're the one that found this stand. They found the hunting stand. That's what July 5th, 1865.
The 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B.
They're the one that found this stand. They found the hunting stand. That's what everybody's saying. So when you take
Get too caught up in the weeds here with all this. But 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd letter is a W with a 2, B. 23rd le We're gonna share this video out, but this connects.
Yeah, he's just lining up for what they have the next
Ryan
coming
Rules.
to,
Yes, predictive
right?
programming.
Because they want you in your low vibration. Okay, so don't let it. So don't let it get to you, right? Don't let your emotions get to you. It's scripted reality.
Yes.
Don't fall for it, right? Don't want to get stuck in that timeline. Observe, don't absorb. I've said that many times.
Right. So we're it's called snake.
Morning down the path along.
Right. Can y'all see that?
Yes.
All right. Predictive programming. Yeah. Okay. You can see it. So predictive programming. We're talking about all the movies, Back to the Future, Snake Eyes, etc. All the Nicolas Cage movies, all predictive programming. Police state predictive programming. Depending on Biff was a representation of Trump. Depending on when Biff was in
Right.
on the
shift
timeline.
of the timeline.
Timelines, yes.
So
So you see it, a police state.
Saw a poor half-frozen snake. His pretty colored skin had been all frosted with a dew.
National Guard.
that's
the
what we're
timeline.
in now, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Like in 1985 in Back to the Future when Biff won was like because there was another timeline where Biff was like the old elderly man or
Yes.
the bully.
Mhm.
Now imagine Biff being the guy that makes it from the original series of Back to the Future. Remember Biff? He was the one that held Michael J. Fox in it, called him a chicken. And they say Trump always chickens out.
Yes. Yeah.
Y'all get that?
Yeah.
Chicken. They're calling him chicken.
Choose your timeline.
Right.
Be wise.
Oh, well, she cried, I'll take you in and I'll take.
The tank's coming in. The bonds. Is that what we're talking about? The bonds? I was talking about the bonds. Nobody's buying the bonds anymore.
Care of you. Take me in, oh tender woman. Take me in for heaven's sake. Take me in.
Nadine, is that too close or no?
Yeah. It
Or
definitely is.
Are they,
Yeah, it totally could be. It could be that character because of how he acts, but he only acts that way to certain people. You know, like he only comes across that way to bother some people and not everybody. So
snake poem. And then Trump owned casinos.
Yes.
Take me in, oh tender woman. Take me in. Oh,
well, that's what. Shh, hang on a second. That's what happened to Michael J. Fox's mom in that movie. She basically married him even though she knew he wasn't a good guy.
That's right.
damn it. That's a good one. Out of time. Time's up. That's it.
Miles per hour. You're gonna see some serious.
But a bright line in the sand
and we will protect you. That I can tell you. And we will say, enough is enough. On her way to work one morning, down the path along the lake, a tender-hearted woman saw a poor, half-frozen snake. His pretty-colored skin had been all frosted with the dew. Poor thing, she cried, I'll take you in, and I'll take care of you. The border. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. She wrapped him up all cozy in a comforter of silk and laid him by her fireside with some honey and some milk. She hurried home from work that night, and as soon as she arrived, she found that pretty snake she'd taken in had been revived. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed that vicious snake. She clutched him to her bosom. You're so beautiful, she cried. But if I hadn't brought you in by now, oh heavens, you would have died. She stroked his pretty skin again and kissed him and held him tight. But instead of saying thank you, that snake gave her a vicious bite. Take me in, O tender woman. Take me in, for heaven's sake. Take me in, O tender woman, sighed the vicious snake. I have saved you, cried the woman, and you've bitten me, heavens, why? You know your bite is poisonous, and now I'm going to die. Oh, shut up, silly woman, said the reptile with a grin. You knew damn well I was a snake before you took me in. Does that explain it, folks? Does that explain it?
Trust in me.
Bite, apple bottom jeans. Same thing. Apple phone, Garden of Eden. You seen how they came out with it. So the symbolism, what they say, the symbolism would be
Yeah,
the
but when you
downfall.
saw the iPet goats,
Yeah.
where the apple splits in two and then the seeds grow together,
Yeah.
that's the left brain, right brain.
Ooh.
Right.
Man. So you can always find the positive and the negative, and the negative and the positive.
That's right.
Boom.
So it determines on your perception, right?
Just whatever you do, don't let him probe you with a crazy finger.
So
And
I
all
wouldn't even let him. I wouldn't let him pet Bud.
You wouldn't let him pet your butt.
Nuh-uh.
What?
So don't fear, y'all. Do not.
No fear, the end is near, and when the end is near, so is the beginning.
That's right.
It's the snake chasing its tail.
So that's why they were telling you get out of the dogma, all the fear stuff, because that's what's going to get you stuck, right? You don't have to go down that timeline.
You're gonna get stuck
Switch your timeline.
You're gonna get stuck with Bimaswamy's finger up your butt.
You'll be probed.
I thought I would down for a moment and ask you what you think that is. What do you think that is or was? Because I'm telling you, rock does not form like that. That is not a natural structure. What do you think that is? Look at this. Look at this. What's that? Continuing on to get my nails done. You're telling me all these plateaus are natural. Okay, hold on. There's something around the corner here. Okay, TikTok glitched out. Just keep watching. We are almost there. Try not to crash here. And there it is. Did you see it? I'll get back in focus here in a second. There it is. What do you think that is? Possibly?
This is what she sees. Coming out around. See that? This isn't.
I just don't think that.
Head. 90-degree or 45. Either way, 90.
That is a natural formation. You can think what you want, but that's man-made.
That is all.
Yep. Don't let nothing fear you, and don't get sucked into the movie, right?
And don't fart in a deer stand next to an airport.
Yeah, don't get in your feelers. If anybody gets fearful, just DM me.
Also, share the article again with about.
Oh, and Bates Turkey, they deliver all year long. So if you want to help someone any time of the year, there's always people in need, right?
That's it.
I know, Chris.
All right, sorry guys, I gotta let the dogs. You know what? You know what time it is, right?
You gotta let the dogs out.
Yep, totally.
Who let the dogs out?
Gotta go, guys. Gracie is not happy. Love and light, love, peace, love, light, knowledge. Thank you all for being with us tonight, and we will see you the rest marching by again.
Oopsie.
Love y'all.
Love and light. See you in the first thing a.m.
Good night.
10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And if not, we'll have it uploaded also to Rumble that you can view from there. And that is it. Thank you, Nadine, for being with us tonight.
Yes, thank you.
Sure. Yeah, have a fun night, everybody.
To the ones in the valley walking slow, to the ones who His love won't leave. It's still divine. 6 months they said like a heavy stone, but we still laugh, still dance, still grow. You chose your way and I respect that so. Even when my hands can't change the road, I see a fight in the quiet night. I feel your breath in the morning light. The cure was missed, but not your flame. You're still a miracle, still the same. Yeah. Still here, still strong, still singing our song, still holding the line, still loving through time. If the body fades, the love won't leave. We carry you in every beat we breathe. Some chose chemo, some chose earth, some chose silence, some chose words. Every path was walked with grace. Every soul still holds its place. To the ones who watched and couldn't face, you gave your love, your prayers, your gifts. You showed up when it hurt to stay. That's the miracle